As away goes our latest starter. Wait, it's Zara Tindall coming forward on Classicals Euro Star, 30.4 their dressage. This horse owned by Jesus Luff and Zara herself.
I'm very excited to watch this because a couple of years ago Zara said, I do have a really exciting 8-year-old, and this is him now, 10 years old. And I watched him do his dressage too, and there's going to be a super test in there. It's still a little bit to come, but it's all there. And certainly there's no chicken streak in Zara. She's a real goer.
So Zara Tindall, Classicals Euro Star, this exciting 10-year-old. Move to the first of the combinations, the Brookfield Equestrian combination. It's ridden well in the main. As we move to our last few horses out on this course.
Look at that horse's attitude. Where shall I go? Where do you want me to go? There. Okay, okay. He only saw it, didn't he? Literally a stride and a half away. But Zara was so on it, and he knew. He trusts her.
Yeah, a horse that competed here last year in the 8 and 9-year-old championships. Just had a steady around cross country.
Oh, we haven't seen too many have a little look into that ditch as they took off. As Tim
back up compete
is for to help them get the experience of this extraordinary atmosphere that Blenheim creates, and you can't get it anywhere else except for the big 3-day event. And then let them into the proper Blenheim. The wall of this lovely horse and rider continuing up to the top level.
Zara Tindall, Classicals Euro Star. Wow.
She's on it, is our Zara, and so is her horse.
810 metres.
Hurry up around this top end of the course, but there we go. Let's see what he does now. He's off. Love the attitude, love the sharp attention. Let's hope this horse puts his attention to the correct place now as he turns the corner for the apexes and turns back again to the other one. Canada Geese watching on. Excellent.
So time in for Janelle Price and New York Crocodilo. 10 minutes 46 to the 13.6 time penalty.
2 strides out. What were you saying,
Janelle
Ben?
Price actually picked up a 20 penalties at fence 21. That's the fence that we're going to see Tim Price come.
I wonder what on earth happened.
Picnic table with Fortune and Mason, and no problems there for him. Textbook stuff. Now he kicks on and moves on up the hill. This GO20, a really exciting young horse.
Zara at the Voltaire bumps, roller coaster, and love the horse's attitude. He couldn't prick his ears more tightly. They'd fall off.
That's brilliant.
And it's that what I love about this sport. I love to see a horse who loves his job, and they don't all love the job, and sometimes it's time to let them move on to a different sport. But the ones that do love it give me so much pleasure to watch. And he's careful, he's still young, he's only 10, and boy did Zara have to get the job done into that water.
But she's a real competitor, is Zara.
Yeah, good bloodlines, that one.
She is, she's not hanging around. She's sort of there or thereabouts on the clock at the moment through the first sort of 5 minutes of the course. She could break into the top 10. And
made it happen. She was laid out properly.
With the exciting Classicals Euro Star and Zara Tindall.
Zara with 3 children. Got herself back to fitness. Come on, keep kicking, keep good girl. Thrilled with that, gives him a big thank you. I never know if horses particularly like being patted, but they feel that tremendous positivity and delight and please.
And Classicals Euro Star really puts her foot down now. She's a competitor. Would see her go into 4th place on the leaderboard if she was to go clear.
He's turning.
So GO20, Tim Price, time 10 minutes 23, so the 4.4 time for them.
And Zara, the Subaru coughing, make it happen. Good girl, good girl. And look at that, just sailed out. Could not have been more beautiful. We've had 4 or 5 really good trips through there in this last hour of competition, and that was definitely one of them. Not hanging about, as Ben has been saying, stretching everywhere that he can, but now he has to come back because this log is a big fence with a drop right down to the beginnings of the lake. And you don't want to go too fast into water either, because they can just trip over.
Yeah, so Tim Price with those 4.4 time penalties, 34.3, that's good enough to go into 9th place on the two-phase leaderboard going forward to tomorrow's show jumping phase. And over the Fortnum Mason picnic table there from Zara.
So
of the horse licks combination that Zara is making her approach to. She's going to go around that 8 and 9-year-old fence. That'll be jumped tomorrow and then set up for this combination. Time is there or thereabouts.
Beautiful camera work, giving us one camera fading into another, giving us as much as we possibly can to enjoy. And away she'll go. The moment he hits the ground with his front legs, he's galloping.
Quick check of the watch there from Zara. As I say, could go into 4th place on that two-phase leaderboard. And what a round it has been from them.
Meanwhile,
we've got live pictures coming to...
I think Blenheim, she missed her footing and off she went. It's so disappointing when you've had that happen to you and you have to go on and you've still got a lot of difficult fences ahead, but you've already got your 20, and it's a real disappointment to ride with that. Oh, well done. What fantastic footwork. That horse just popped in the tiniest little strides to make sure he could cope with getting out over that final element.